How can I avoid ISF penalties for toy tunnels? Today, we will explore critical factors concerning Importer Security Filings, ISF, and how you can avoid penalties, specifically in the context of toy tunnels. As customs brokerage continues to evolve, understanding the compliance landscape is crucial for any importer looking to navigate international trade responsibly. The Importer Security Filing, or ISF, serves as a vital first line of defense against security risks in international trade. Each trade participant needs to understand the significance of accurate and timely ISF submissions. Missteps in this area can lead to significant penalties. In the case of toy tunnels, which are often marketed during holidays, inaccuracies or late filings can compound your financial and reputational risk. To begin with, let's define what ISF entails. It consists of data that U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, requires to assess risk before cargo arrives at U.S. ports. For importers, complying with ISF regulations is not a mere suggestion, it is a requirement. The information must typically be submitted at least 24 hours before the cargo is loaded onto a vessel. One of the core elements of the ISF is the identification of the importer of record. This entity must ensure that all information provided is complete and accurate. Particularly for categories like toy tunnels, which may include varying safety standards or country of origin rules, the oversight can lead to drastic complications. Importers must ensure that all facets of their supply chain are captured accurately to avoid inaccurate filings. Additionally, another critical aspect of the ISF is the 10 data elements that must be submitted. These encompass details such as the importer's name, address, and the name and address of the manufacturer. For toy tunnels, specific components like dimensions and material types could also be necessary for proper classification. Each piece of information significantly contributes to the risk management process that CBP undertakes. So, how can businesses, particularly those importing toy tunnels, ensure they remain compliant? The first step involves thorough communication with suppliers. Establishing a clear line of dialogue with manufacturers or exporters is essential. By ensuring that your supplier understands U.S. regulations, you can circumvent potential errors at the source. Moreover, compliance training programs within your organization can foster a culture of accountability and knowledge. Employees who are well-versed in ISF requirements and the specific regulations governing toy products will perform with greater accuracy. This culture of compliance can significantly diminish the chances of penalties. Further, leveraging technology can be another proactive measure. Automation tools are becoming increasingly vital in customs compliance. There are numerous software platforms designed specifically for customs brokerage that facilitate ISF submissions, flag inconsistencies, and even keep track of deadlines. Implementing such tools can streamline processes and reduce manual errors. Potential penalties for ISF violations can be strenuous. They range from fines to cargo being delayed or even held at port. The response from CBP is often swift and stringent. Regular audits of your ISF submissions can identify patterns in errors, allowing for corrective actions before late submissions turn into costly situations. Also, it is vital to recognize the significance of the customs bond in relation to ISF. A customs bond acts as a safety net, mitigating certain financial implications should your filings not be in compliance. This bond guarantees that duties, taxes, and penalties are handled appropriately. While it does not replace ISF compliance, it adds an extra layer of security. When it comes to toy tunnels specifically, understanding the regulations around product safety and import restrictions is equally important. Here, adherence to the Consumer Product Safety Commission (CPSC) standards cannot be overlooked. Compliance in this area not only safeguards the consumer but also protects your business from potential recalls or legal implications. In addition, your business should establish a preemptive approach. Conducting a risk assessment prior to importation can illuminate any potential compliance issues. This strategy helps to identify red flags and allows for the implementation of corrective measures long before the shipment is even underway. Staying ahead of evolving regulations is yet another way to avoid penalties. The realm of international trade is prone to changes, and maintaining current knowledge through resources such as trade forums, customs webinars, or consulting with a customs broker can provide invaluable insights. Moreover, new provisions related to cargo security are regularly being put forth. Importers of consumer goods, particularly with intricate supply chains like toy tunnels, need to remain attuned to these developments to adjust their practices accordingly. Lastly, keeping meticulous records of all filings and communications will protect your business in case of a query from CBP. This documentation will serve as evidence of due diligence, thereby cushioning the potential impact of any investigations or penalties. In summary, the importance of compliance in the importer security filing process cannot be overstated, especially in the context of high-demand products like toy tunnels. By ensuring meticulous attention to detail, fostering communication with suppliers, leveraging technology, and maintaining a proactive stance, businesses can effectively sidestep penalties. We hope this exploration into ISF compliance and how to avoid penalties has been informative and insightful. Your adherence to these guidelines not only supports your business's sustainability but also contributes to the greater integrity of international trade. Thank you for your attention. Video disclaimer below. We encourage you to watch our upcoming videos on customs brokerage and international trade for more valuable insights.